Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and do I have a great video for you guys today. Now, if you've been following me and the channel for any length of time, and you know me, you know my summer carry is a Hellcat Pro Comp because of the size. It's a little bit slimmer and smaller. In the wintertime, I carry a full-size Echelon Comp. Also because in the winter, you can wear bigger clothes like sweaters, hoodies, you know, a little bit baggier clothes, and so it's easy to hide an Echelon on a body this size. Let's just put that out there. I got plenty of real estate to hide a bigger gun. So usually I'm only switching between the two just because the size and the season. But I have in my hand right now what I think is a perfect, and I mean perfect, in between both those guns. And it might just be my new full-time carry all-the-time gun, and this is the Echelon 4.0. So even though it's a little bit smaller than a standard size Echelon, it feels very similar and it looks like it has all the same features. I have a Vortex Defender up top. Now also I have it paired up with this Safari Land holster. This is an IWB holster, super adjustable, just a great all-around holster, and it fits the gun like a glove. Look at that. We're going to go through all the features of this gun in just a little bit, but first, let's go shoot it right now. I'm going to show it to a few people, put it in their hands, let them shoot it, and get kind of the overall first impression. I'm super excited, so let's go shoot. All right, guys, we're at Copandero. We have the new Echelon 4.0, and we're going to shoot. We're going to try and get this Vortex Defender red dot sighted in. We got the target out at 6 yards. It feels absolutely like the perfect size for a concealed carry. I mean, it's not too big. It's not too small. I mean, it presents really well. Let's get it sighted in. I have the target out a little bit. First mag through the compact Echelon. Let's see. Let's see how far this red dot's off. Let's move it up to 10 yards. Let's move it up to 10 yards because that's not bad. So I did top left, 10 yards. Let me turn the camera around. You gotta check this out. Look at that, 10 yards, right on the money. I love it when that happens. And the gun's already like sighted in. Push it back out to 10. Let's finish this mag. So I was shooting top left, two mags. Wasn't bad. Target's out about 8 yards. I'm gonna practice double taps. I've seen people do this in the range with a pistol, so let's see if I can. I don't know. I'm just gonna try it. I'm not really a gun fu expert. I don't know. Turn the camera. I don't know if that's any good. What do you think? Middle? You know, they're all center mass. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I just see it on the internet, man. I think it looks cool, so keep doing that. All right, so we have about 10 mags for the Echelon 4.0. Zero issues, zero failure feeds. Really liking this Vortex Defender red dot. Very, very cool. I have the target about 12 yards out. I'm gonna really try my hardest to get it right in the middle. Now, I shoot a lot of different guns with all kinds of trigger weights and all that stuff. So anytime I grab a new gun, it takes me a few mags to kind of get used to it. But I just want to reiterate how important it is to practice with your carry gun. Whatever gun you carry for self-defense, you should be practicing every range trip. You should put a couple mags through it, because I just feel like whatever you depend your life on, you should be the most proficient with. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents, my little rant. So I'm gonna try the top right, the best group I can do. So not a terrible group. Not bad. I'll take that all day long. You know, I'm not the best shot for sure. I'm not the best shot, but not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. Again, folks, I like to use gun butter on my guns. I'm not affiliated with them, but if gun butter sees this, holla at your boy, man. Let's go. I love this stuff. All right, you know we have to have a second opinion, and I have the Echelon 4.0 here. And my buddy Jeremiah, who is a gun expert, is going to shoot it and give you his unbiased thoughts.
That feels good. So that was a great time, man. Out of the box, this gun is great. This is something that you're not going to need to do any upgrades to if you're someone who just wants a gun that's going to work. Obviously, there's always room for upgrades, but what this is offering, like, I'm pretty damn happy with it. This is a great striker fire. Everybody's coming out with their version of the striker fire, and I don't think this has been letting down anybody in any shape or form. I'm loving the extra serrations. I'm a big guy of, like we talked about in one of those other videos, guys love to hit their charge their guns off the red dot. I'm not a big fan of that. You know, there are options that you could run with that, but I love just getting my meat up here. That's how I've been charging all my guns. If you got that, and man, did they give us that opportunity.
I know, the serrations are deep.
Oh, love it, man. It's hard to slip. Like, you'd have to slip this in the grease and then try.
And then you notice back here, too, they have a little thing where you can grab it.
Yep, the same deal. Yeah, they have this real nice release back there. That's really nice. And I know a lot of women have issues trying to work the slides on their guns, and I'm really hoping this is going to be something that will give them the opportunity to get something a little bit smaller in their hand that's still a good sized gun and still something that they can work their hands on the slides. I might have to try this one out.
Yeah, and again, this is JP Custom. He's a 2011 guru, and I'll put his information down below if you want to work. And thank you so much for reviewing this.
This is a great gun.
Awesome, man. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys, we're back in the studio. That was my buddy Jeremiah again from JP Customs. He does custom 2011 work, and that's a little bit of foreshadowing for things to come on the channel. So stay tuned, because in a few weeks, we're going to see some crazy, crazy stuff. So definitely, if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button below, because you're going to want to stick around for that, especially if you like 2011s or just some badass 9mm stuff. So again, his information is down below. Check out his website. Cool guy. All right, so let's look at the size comparison between a full-size Echelon and the Echelon 4.0. So let's take this off. Looking at them side by side, you can tell the full-size Echelon is definitely longer, and the grip, for sure, the grip is a little bit longer. But other than that, the guns are pretty identical. All right, now let's take a look at the Hellcat Pro Comp. This is my summer carry. Let's take a look at the Hellcat Pro Comp and the Echelon 4.0. Oh yeah. Looking down, you can tell it's quite a bit thinner, and it's definitely a little bit longer than the Pro Comp. But other than that, let's look from the back. Oh yeah, you can really see the difference in width when you look at it from the back. The height is about the same, but you can definitely tell a difference in the width. And now let's take a little bit closer look at all the features of this pistol. So the one thing that jumps out to me right away is this super aggressive slide serrations in the front. I mean, these are about as aggressive as you can get. I mean, holy smokes. It's even flared in the back, so you can really get a good grip. But man, I don't think you can get more aggressive than these slide serrations. I've never seen them that deep before. Of course, you have a tritium front sight with a U-dot rear sight. Very easy to co-witness with the red dot. For the red dot, we're running a Vortex Defender ST. Now, this is the first Vortex red dot I've had, and man, it is money. I can definitely see myself adding a few more of these to the stable for sure. And speaking of red dots, the slide is actually cut for something called the VIS system from Springfield Armory. That stands for the Variable Interface System. So that means this slide can accept up to 30 to 40 different kinds of red dots. Very cool feature, and it direct mounts right to the slide, and it makes the co-witness with the red dot that much easier. Of course, you have an ambidextrous mag release, which I love. You have a nice squared trigger guard here. If you're wearing gloves, you have a lot of real estate in there, and then you have this adaptive grip texture. You see in the front of the trigger guard, underneath the trigger guard, on the sides, up here. I mean, this stuff is everywhere, and it really makes for a solid grip on the gun. Pick rail on the bottom, and the trigger. Let's test the trigger. Oh, see the reset, and wow, that's nice. Really, really good trigger on this gun. It comes with 2 magazines. It comes with a 15 round and an 18 round extended mag. Yeah, and I guess that's it. There you have it. Now I just got to stick it in a holster and I'm ready to rock and roll. Speaking of, I usually have a sticky holster, but on this case, I'm going to use the Do Safariland IWB holster. I really like this a lot. It's super comfortable. This material. Can we just take a moment and think about how far holsters have come in the last 10 years? Because when I first started shooting, Kydex holsters were terrible. They were uncomfortable. They dug into your side. The edges were sharp. Man, look at this. Super smooth. Safariland especially has come a long way. And in case you're curious, folks, it will take these standard Echelon magazines. It might stick out a little bit and look silly, but it will take it. So comment down below. Are you looking for a new carry gun? Would you consider this gun? Why or why not? Also, what do you carry currently? Let's also just do a real quick EDC check down below. What is your carry gun currently, and why do you like it so much? Are there other guns? You know what I carry now and what I plan on carrying. So that is the Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time.